U.S. economy is standing at a crossroads. Inflation, debt, housing affordability, global tensions. Everywhere you look, pressure is mounting. Americans are asking one big question: can the economy be saved before it's too late? Some say it'll take major reforms. Others argue that bold risks, or a return to basics, might be the only way out. In this video, we're breaking down the 5 critical steps America must take to stabilize, grow, and ultimately save its economy. Section 1. Tackle inflation without killing growth. Inflation has cooled since its peak in mid-2022, but prices are still high, and Americans are feeling it. At the grocery store, at the pump, and when paying rent. The Federal Reserve has raised interest rates aggressively, and while inflation is now hovering around 3.2%, the risk of over-tightening remains. So what's the solution? Gradual rate cuts. Economists now expect the Fed to begin trimming rates in late 2024 or early 2025, but slowly to avoid a sudden spike in demand. Supply-side fixes. Investing in domestic energy, infrastructure, and manufacturing to lower costs without overheating the economy. Food and housing policies. Promoting affordable housing and food supply chains to directly reduce high consumer costs. Killing inflation without triggering a recession is like walking a tightrope, but it's a rope the U.S. must walk if it wants a real recovery. Section 2. Revive American manufacturing and supply chains. The pandemic exposed a painful truth. America relies too heavily on foreign supply chains, especially China. To save the economy, reshoring, bringing jobs and industries back to the U.S., is essential. Here's how. Tax incentives for companies that manufacture in the U.S. workforce. Training programs in tech, trade, and advanced manufacturing. Public-private partnerships to build semiconductor plants, EV factories, and critical infrastructure, reducing red tape. Streamline the permitting process to encourage business investment. The CHIPS and Science Act and Inflation Reduction Act have already started this process, but the next administration, whether it's Biden or Trump, will need to double down. Manufacturing not only boosts jobs, it strengthens national security and economic independence. Section 3. Rein in the national debt. America's national debt is now over $34 trillion, and it's rising fast. Interest payments alone are expected to surpass defense spending by 2026. If left unchecked, this could spiral into a financial crisis. So what's the fix? Spending reform. Cutting wasteful or redundant federal programs, particularly in defense and bureaucracy. Entitlement reform. Reforming Social Security and Medicare without gutting them, perhaps by adjusting retirement ages or benefit formulas. Tax modernization. Closing corporate loopholes and ensuring high earners pay a fair share without choking investment. Debt reduction isn't politically popular, but without it, long-term economic health is impossible. Section 4. Invest in the American workforce. Saving the economy isn't just about Wall Street, it's about Main Street, and that means empowering workers. Key areas of focus. Education reform. Rethink education to include job skills, apprenticeships, and tech literacy, not just college degrees. Paid family leave and childcare. These allow more people, especially women, to fully participate in the labor force. Immigration reform. A smart, legal immigration policy could bring in skilled workers to fill gaps in industries like healthcare, engineering, and construction. Minimum wage adjustments. Ensure wages keep up with inflation without driving small businesses out of business. America's economy is only as strong as its workers. Investing in them means investing in growth. Section 5. Lead in global innovation and trade. The U.S. has always thrived when it leads in innovation, tech, science, and business. That edge is now being challenged by China, India, and Europe. To keep the economy strong, America must dominate in AI, biotech, and clean energy. Strengthen alliances and trade deals that benefit U.S. companies and workers. Protect intellectual property and fight back against tech theft from foreign actors. Promote ethical, open internet standards to lead the next digital wave. Leadership isn't just about military power, it's about economic and technological dominance. That's the battleground of the future. Bonus: rebuild trust and stability. Finally, saving the economy isn't only about numbers, it's about confidence. Political chaos, debt ceiling showdowns, and government shutdowns shake global markets and investor trust. America must end political brinkmanship, pass stable, long-term budgets, reform campaign finance to reduce corporate influence, build bipartisan consensus on economic goals. Without trust in the system, even the best economic plans can fail. The path forward. Can America save its economy? Absolutely. But it won't be easy. It'll require bold leadership, smart policy, and unity in a deeply divided time. The tools are there: energy, innovation, people, and capital. What's missing is the political will to act. Whether it's Trump, Biden, or someone else in 2025, the choices they make in the next few years will shape the future of American prosperity for a generation. So the real question is, not can America save its economy? It's will it? Stay informed, stay engaged. Because the future of the economy is being written right now.